Welcome to the only comedy podcast on the internet. Eric is the best. It's the Coffee Jelly Hour, episode 43. I'm Tony, and I'm joined by Ace, Matt, and Seth. We're preaching caffeine, motherfuckers. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. How are we all doing? Are we all happy and awake and alive? And despite Ace's near heart attack.
What? Alive? Wait, let me check.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
Sure?
I guess I am. My heart's beating.
Cool. So, has anyone heard the new Metallica song?
No.
It's shit. Let's move on. Can I just say something? Why? You know what? I wish if they got a decent drummer. I know fucking Lars Ulrich's a fucking co-founder and they can't fucking get rid of him, but he's shit, basically. I think they need to just imagine Metallica with a decent drummer. Fucking great. Anyway,
you know they need a viola player.
Do you think?
You don't see a lot of bands with violas.
They
did. You do though. You
metal
actually.
bands.
Yeah.
I mean, they did do an album that Metallica had the S&M album that was all their songs backed by a full symphony orchestra.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And Iron Maiden has done that, and Kiss, and
Scorpion. Yeah, Scorpions. Yeah, they did that.
Yeah, any major band, you're gonna have a period where they have somebody playing viola.
Yeah.
Dude,
Guess
you know
I
what?
should stop learning viola.
There just needs some. You know what there really needs to be? Heavy metal tuba.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, haven't heard a heavy metal tuba band yet.
Trombone would be good.
Yeah.
In a metal band, I think as well. That'd be good. Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah. I think there's a gap in the market. I think we should do that really. Definitely.
So, anybody watch anything good this week?
I've just finished Stranger Things.
Oh, good choice.
And it was fucking awesome. Who's burping?
That was me.
No,
that was me.
I
thought it was Seth
before we started recording.
Yeah.
That one was not me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Seth.
Oh no, I didn't. Stranger Things was awesome though. You're right, Tony.
It was good. Good, and the ending was good, and I enjoyed it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss that. Is there gonna be a season 2?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I hope so.
Like there was a quote from a Netflix CEO or something saying it would be stupid not to do a second season.
Yeah, it was great. Everything about it was good. Even the ending, it was kind of like, yeah, I kind of like this. I kind of like it, so it was good. So, the other thing I watched this week as well, I finally got around to watching The Hateful Eight as well. Tarantino.
No, I haven't seen that.
You know what? Oh, fucking really, really good. The only thing, I was kind of like a little bit, I started cringing a little bit. I was like, it's the use of the N-word. Now, I know it was like based, back in Wild West times and slavery and all that. But it's kind of like, geez. I'm wondering if Tarantino thinks he's black and he has a right to use that.
I get that impression.
He does. From what I understand, from what he grew up around, that was...
Guys, he's transracial, okay?
Transracial. But yeah, it's a great film, but it was kind of like, no, they're kind of using that quite a lot, aren't they? Oh, there it is again. Oh, jeez. And it kind of, when you become aware of overuse of a word or a phrase, and it was that kind of thing. But anyone else seen the movie?
I've seen it, and I think you're spot on. It's the vitriol with which it's said. It starts to get really uncomfortable, especially when you're listening to it on loudspeakers. And
I don't
like,
surround sound. It was like coming from behind me and everything. And I was like, "Geez, this is okay, that's fine." It was, but no, it's good. It's a good movie. It is a good movie.
And not to be the dissenting opinion, I didn't like it.
Oh, didn't you like it? No.
No, nothing was relatable. Everybody was bad, and there wasn't even like quirky bad. It was like everybody was fucking miserable, and I'm like,
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I've only seen like 1.5 Tarantino movies, and I wasn't that impressed.
Cool.
So,
Which ones?
The 2 Kill Bill films.
Oh right, I like them, but I can understand why you might not like them. Think what the fuck is going on?
I love the first one.
Yeah, first one's great. I enjoyed the second one. But...
I appreciate that they're like really different movies.
Yeah.
In the first one, she kills like, I don't know, over 100 people, and then the second one she just kills the one.
You also notice that most of the people she kills in that movie are men. Like, what are they trying to say? I'm very uncomfortable by that message.
Let me mansplain something to you.
So sexist, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of sexism, I watched a movie, and I only want to get into it briefly because I don't care about the thing. I watched Killing Joke.
Oh, right, okay.
I think they did a really good job on the Killing Joke area of the movie.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That seems to be the general consensus.
What the fuck was that first, 40 minutes about?
What happened?
So, okay, so the honest story, and this is, it was an executive decision, and it's completely understandable. They didn't want Barbara Gordon to seem too objectified. They didn't want her to just be a tool, so they decided to add a backstory for her at the beginning, so you could relate to her, and she isn't just an object. And it's like, okay, I kind of get what you're going at. It's not the smartest idea because the Killing Joke isn't about that, and so they tacked on this really bad initial story that was like, in some ways it was more sexist because she's just like, I'm a woman, Batman! I can make up my own man! I don't care if he wants to rape me, I'm a big girl!
I'm a weak woman, but I can,
And
like,
Batman is just all fucking gross daddy about it. He's just like, and then they fuck. So
well, that's hot.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Cool. Yeah, okay.
Like, the worst part about it was, whoever created that clearly had no connection to the Killing Joke because tonally, direction, the way it's narrated is nothing like the fucking Killing Joke. So you're like, what the fuck is this?
Jeez. Do you think it could be cut in a way to just, make it just the Killing Joke?
Yep. Absolutely.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, you can literally, I told my roommate, I'm like, just don't watch the first 20 minutes and you'll be entertained. And he's like, well, I watched the first 20 minutes and now I kind of regret watching it because it's so messy. A lot of people hate the whole thing. I don't hate the whole thing. I think the beginning's really boring and I think the ending has some choppy animation, but it's good. It's nice to hear those actors. Heartbreaking. Because you can actually start to hear Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill's voices, and you can hear that they're getting older, and it's like, man, I hate that you can kind of hear a little bit of age in their voice now. Fuck.
Well, that's kind of like they just released the trailer for the new Batman movie based on the 60s series, and it's got Burt Ward and Adam West are still alive, so they're doing Batman and Robin. And as excited as I am for that movie, and as much as I know that Adam West is a 90-year-old man, and Burt Ward is like a 70-something-year-old man, it's like, boy, they sound really old.
They're gonna sound old.
It's like, it's like this to the Batmobile, Robin, old chum. You villains will rue this day. It's like, oh boy, I'm excited for it. It looks good, but boy, they sound old.
Yeah, Mermaid.
Yeah, basically.
Those old
well, Barnacle Boy is Burt Ward, so.
Is it?
One other thing,
I watched most of the DC animated. It's really good.
It is
really quality stuff. I think I'm trying to say, because the only ones that I kind of missed for me was the two big ones. I didn't like the Killing Joke that much, and I didn't much care for the Dark Knight Rises or the Dark Knight Returns or whatever.
The Dark Knight Returns ones. I don't like the ones that are directly based on the books as much.
The Dark Knight Returns ones, because I don't like Frank Miller's writing that much. I think there's elements that he's good at, but he's like a sociopath. He has no idea how people feel or act.
Right.
Also, I hope that they do the next part of the Dark Knight Returns where Robin turns into Catgirl and everybody calls her Jailbait, because that's
Oh, the Dark Knight Strikes Again?
Yeah, I hope they make that one.
Did you make that?
It's a terrible book.
That's the thing.
No, it's a terrible book.
Right here, right now. He just made it up.
The process that he gets there is perhaps the most un-Batman thing ever. She helps him out once, and he's like, "You're Robin now. You could be Robin. You want to watch the Simpsons movie?" And that's and then she's Robin, and there's like no dissent or anything. I'm like, what? I actually really, really like the idea of young female Robin because I'm a pervert. But I hate that there's virtually no reason besides the fact that she's bored. Like, I could be Robin now!
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, jeez. Sounds terrible.
I watched all the animated stuff. I'm not going to get into Batman versus Superman. I said all my opinions about that. I really fucking love the animated stuff.
Good.
Cool. I've been watching...
Oh,
go on.
Yeah.
Matt,
yeah.
what are you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, just real quick, I started listening to a new podcast called the Black Tapes Podcast, and I think everybody else should too. It's a good horror podcast. Just wanted to say that.
Black Tapes?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
The Black Tapes. Yeah, it's really good.
Cool. I'll check it out. I've started watching a new season of Fool Us, Penn and Teller Fool Us. Kind of enjoying it, and I've just seen the guy with no hands fool Penn and Teller with a card trick, which is fucking awesome. But the main thing I wanted to talk about Fool Us, I really want to fucking do Alison Hannigan because I think she's hot. That's it, really. Yeah, that's all.
I've been rewatching How I Met Your Mother. She's in that one. I'm just like, yes, thank
please.
you. Yes, please.
Yeah, she's hot, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Her and Kobe Smulders is just like, ooh, wow.
It is. Yeah, nice to watch. But I'm enjoying the tricks and shit like that, so it's good. So yeah, it's good. It is good. That's probably all I watched.
In general, because I've seen the first 2 seasons of Full Us, I think it's one of their better shows. It's never going to top Bullshit. Bullshit, I think...
Right. Nothing else.
And I think even if they went back and made more Bullshit, it will never be the same. Bullshit really is that perfect little run. And unfortunately, Pendulette and Teller have had a really bad run on TV. Like, whenever they make a show, it's always like that Wizard War show I hated.
What was the... what was the other one they made? I can't fucking remember it now. Tell a Lie.
Which is an interesting premise, but then they didn't really do anything with it.
Yeah, it was kind of... I kind of enjoyed it, but it was kind of sort of... Each one was kind of really stretched out, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, they really padded it. They tried to insert that, like, you guess the answers, and it's like,
Yeah, it's true. Talking of Penn, the other week on his podcast, he mentioned being on British TV, and I think it was breakfast television, and he mentioned something like Gary Johnson. He said, "Feel my Johnson," and they all tensed up on TV. And then he said, "Oh yeah, because it's slang for penis, and I shouldn't have said that on British TV." And I'm kind of thinking, in Britain, Johnson, not really that bad. And then he said something like, "It's like saying fanny, which means is slang for vagina in the UK, which is bad as."
I thought it was. I thought it was slang for ass.
Yeah, in the UK, fanny is slang for vagina, and in America, it's slang for ass, isn't it? In America, fanny.
Yeah,
that's why it's funny. It's like, hey, have you checked my fanny pack out? It's like, your vagina pack? I don't understand. But basically, Penn was saying, yeah, because fanny in the UK is as bad as the C word, and it's kind of like, no, it's fucking not. Fanny's quite a happy, fun little thing. I like fannies, and
what a stupid fanny.
And the C word, the C word is quite bad. Cunt, that is, by the way, just in case we were all wondering.
That was a fun word, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this week I was actually called a cunt by a female friend of mine. So, yeah, there's
well, she wasn't wrong.
I called her. I did call her a twat, which is,
yeah.
Kind of, I suppose.
There's a word I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, twat in the UK is kind of slang for vagina, but not as bad as cunt.
Yeah.
So she ended up calling me cunt. So there we go. So in a friendly way.
Should we jump right into it?
Well,
I want to keep talking about vagina more.
Did you watch anything, Seth? Because you're the first to answer. We all said what we watched this week.
No, really. What? I've been watching Pokemon.
Well, tell us about Pokemans.
Well, Ash is kind of a piece of shit.
Oh.
He doesn't really get any better. Like, I love that Gary from the get-go. Like, he's a jerk. He's pompous. He's an asshole. But then as the show goes on, he gets more mature and more humble. but Ash is still a competitive piece of shit.
Ash also has a condition where he has to fucking let go of everything. His friends, his Pokemon, he just can't hold on to anything. He doesn't fucking... Has no materialism. He's just constantly giving away his shit, and his friends are like, "Are you gonna kill yourself?"
He does keep giving away his Pokemon, and I understand from the show's perspective that they need to have like just a small roster of characters because each one of his Pokemon is a character in the show.
True.
It's
And there's
annoying because I like Squirtle, I like Bulbasaur, and I guess they're gone now.
Squirtle becomes a firefighter?
Yeah.
I remember that. I don't know what happens to his Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur has to like clean up house at
That's slang
Professor
for
Oak's.
penis in the UK. That's slang for
Bulbasaur?
penis in the UK. It's not really. Yeah, no, I was making it up.
And
Sounds
Charizard's
like it could be.
training with other Charizards or something.
But he
I don't
had
know.
that arc where Charizard didn't trust him, and then Charizard did
Yeah,
trust him.
He
And...
didn't have enough badges. No, he ends up respecting him later. But it doesn't matter because he's gone.
Well, yeah, because once he respects him, fucking Ash is a fucking sociopath. He's like, now that I've gotten what I want, I don't like you anymore. I don't particularly need you. I've fulfilled my emotional obligation, and now you are nothing to me. It's like his fucking
Not for
friends.
us. That's kind of how it ends.
Yeah, fucking Ash is fucking a belligerent, insane person who's just clobbering around the world. And like, oh my god, I hate Pokemon. I'm a Digiman kind of guy.
Oh my
Anyway,
god,
do you
Digimon.
wanna-
Yeah,
Throw
well,
the link.
I will say I am legitimately a Digimon fan. Like, I grew up as a big fan of Digimon and did not care for Pokemon.
Sorry, I've just found photos of a friend of mine on Facebook in a bikini, so I was just completely distracted. No,
She's naked.
not totally. I was like that. Hello, I'm distracted. Just give me 5 minutes. Let me get this out of my system. I'll be fine. No. Shall we go on? No. Shall we go on?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Let's go on. Let's go on. We've beaten up.
Let's see what Eric is up to.
Have we all missed Eric?
Do we remember where we were?
Yeah,
Of
apparently
course.
We're halfway down, and there's a big paragraph, and it's Joe, Eric's dad, saying, "Oh, and a little advice, Eric." That's where we are. See if you can find it. That's
I
right,
think
isn't
I
it?
went
There
too
might
far
be a little-
down.
That
Hold
might
on.
be a little bit back from where we were, but we can take it from there.
Yeah,
So
we'll
it's
take
kind
it.
of
We'll
kind of
take it
halfway
here.
down. Oh, and a little advice, Eric, is easy going most of the time, but you can have a temper when you mess with him enough.
Okay, I'm gonna Control F. Give me something to type in.
Little advice, Eric. How about that?
There it is.
You got it. Yeah.
Wait, I think I gotta do the same thing.
Advice, Eric.
Advice, Eric.
Little
Our next
Got it.
segment.
advice. There we go. Advice from Eric. Oh, that would be a great
She
segment.
doesn't want to. What she actually means is she wants to.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean when you wanna say yes, but
We-
you
you know
want
what?
when
We-
you tell? So, I don't
we do
remember.
need to do
Fuck
that.
it.
That advice from Eric, yeah.
Advice,
So that was
Eric's advice column, it should just
Yeah.
be Ask Eric. It should just be like...
Ask Eric.
It should
Ask
just
Eric.
be like, Lonely in Wichita writes in, my husband doesn't respect me. Well, if you're married, that means you're probably old. Next question.
Next question. Oh, Eric's the best. That was good. So, welcome to our fan fiction. Different from Here on Out by Hellbent13. And we're on chapter 5.
Part 2.
Part 2. Chapter 5.1.
Yeah, because it's freaking long.
It's a long one, that's what she said.
Did she?
So,
Did she say that?
I
I was gonna say I've never heard that in my life.
She said, is it in yet? Okay. If you want the truth. She said, is it in? Okay,
I was...
you happy now?
Okay.
Let's stop
was-
crying.
I was Joe last time, but I'm going to throw that one over to Matt because it doesn't look like
That's
Matt
really
has any fucking lines coming up.
Oh, this is... Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
probably not. That's okay. So am I starting right
Yeah.
here at this
Yeah,
O and a little advice? All right. Oh, and a little advice. Eric is easygoing most of the time, but he can have a temper when you mess with him enough. But if you really want to see him go ballistic, you mess with his friends or family. He got kicked out of school for a year because some guy was trying to piss Eric off because he thought he was a badass or something. Anyway, he said that Eric's dad, which was me, is a faggot. Eric broke the guy's arm, legs, ribs, jaw, and nose.
Jim said.
Wow.
Gumball said.
I would have done the same thing.
Jamie said.
Ha! Ha ha! You and Eric, you're going to be great together.
I don't understand something.
Gumball said, confused. Joe said.
What?
How is Eric 6'2" and you're only like 5'4"?
Gumball said.
You little son of a bitch! How dare you talk about that? No, I really don't know. I may be shorter,
Joe
but he
said.
can't kick my ass yet. I can kick your ass, you little son of a
Joe said,
bitch!
laughing
Talk
a
about
little.
my hat again.
All right, got my. It's an episode of Death Dynasty. Oh fuck! All right, got my stuff. Let's get going.
Eric said as he entered the living room with a large gym bag.
Oh God! I just saw my next line.
All right.
They all said.
All right. Hey, don't get into trouble
Joe
with that
said
stuff,
Eric.
dickhead.
Oh whoa!
Eric said. All right.
Sorry, I was taking a drink. All right,
Joe said.
see you guys
Group
later.
left the house.
He's getting more and more rednecky.
The real accent's
As
coming
he
up.
drinks his Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The group left the house and got in Eric's truck.
What's in the bag?
Gumball said.
Sorry, I was drinking too. You'll see.
Eric said, grinning. Eric drove to a secluded spot in the woods about 5 miles from his house. Oh, Jesus wept.
Oh, God.
All right,
Oh God.
we're here.
Eric said, getting out of the truck with the gym bag.
Sorry.
Why are we here?
Gumball said. Eric put the bag on the truck's tailgate. He opened it and pulled out a rifle and some bullets.
No, Eric.
You ever see the Hunger Games? Here, hold this.
Eric said to Gumball before handing him the gun.
Cool.
Gumball said, looking down the sights of the gun. Eric then pulled out a large pipe with 2 caps on the end and a fuse sticking out the one side. He set it down on the tailgate.
All right, who wants to shoot first?
Eric said.
Me.
Gumball said excitedly, waving the gun around carelessly. He didn't sound that excited, but it doesn't matter. He was.
You ever shoot before?
Eric said.
No.
Gumball said.
I don't
said.
think any of us have.
Well, I'll show you. Open the chamber by working the lever.
Eric said, pointing to the lever. The lever.
Okay. Now what?
Always. I know.
What's
Okay. Oh, sorry. That was your part, yeah. Gumball said after opening the chamber. Yeah, what the fuck?
You put this in and you close the chamber.
Eric said, handing him a large bullet. Gumball did what he was told.
Aim for that tree.
Eric said, pointing to a large tree about 30 yards away.
Now don't touch the trigger until you're ready to shoot. The hammer is cocked.
Explode.
Now hold on tight because
Boom!
Bum bum.
That wasn't like a scene change. That wasn't it. Those ass.
Oh, I didn't know that we
I
were
did in
going to
case
bump
you-
on
Yeah,
that. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Gumball fired. It was good. Well done, Sam. Gumball fired the gun at the tree, causing him to get pushed back a few steps.
Holy shit, this thing's got some power.
Gumball said, handing the gun to Eric and rubbing his shoulder. Gumball's shoulder or Eric's shoulder? I'm not sure. Okay.
Well, before you shot, I was going to tell you it's .444. It's 444. And to hold on tight because it hard kicks. Kicks hard.
Eric said, grinning. Eric let the rest of them shoot. Eric let the rest of them shoot. And fucking hell. Put comma. Most of them maybe? Got. Yeah. Let me read how it's written. Eric let the rest of them shoot. Most of them got knocked back a few steps, except for Jamie, who took it like a champ. They continued firing the gun, having a blast.
All right, I got something special here. I don't really know what they're doing anymore.
He's just being a redneck.
Eric said, holding up a large pipe with a fuse. Jeez. Lexi
What is that?
This is a pipe bomb. It's gonna make one hell of a boom.
Eric said.
That's awesome.
Gumball said.
Yeah, sometimes when teachers pick on you a little too much, you just gotta go a little Columbine on them.
That's what I'm expecting is gonna happen. I think this is a precursor.
Oh God! If this story turns into a fucking school shooting, and can you imagine a school shooting in Gumball World? Like as they fired their bullets tore Terry the paper roll in half, deflated the balloon boy. And...
It's the balloon, yeah.
It's just so awful to think about.
Okay. All right. The pop bomb is gonna work. Okay. Now stand behind the truck, and I'm gonna light it.
Eric said. They all stood behind the truck, and Eric went about 200 yards out into a clearing with a small cluster in the center where he placed the bomb. Eric lit the fuse and hauled ass back to the truck.
How big is it gonna be?
Gumball said. That's what she said. Pretty fucking big. Eric said, watching with excitement. Boom. Explosion! Explosion blew apart the cluster of trees, and a mushroom cloud rose about 70 feet in the air.
No.
Their flesh peeled off their bones.
No!
That sounds about right.
No!
They all felt the shockwave hit them in the face, causing them to stagger a little, as if someone hit them really hard with a pillow. This pillow.
Yeah, pillow. That sounds about right. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Gumball said in shock. The group talked excitedly about what they had just witnessed for a few minutes.
I like the part where it made a mushroom cloud. I don't know. Trying to figure out how you could talk about that for a few minutes.
Yeah.
So I hate this. So what do you guys want to do now?
Eric said.
We
Lexi
go
said.
to the movies.
Sounds good to me. What about you guys?
Gumball said. They all nodded in agreement.
We need to go back to my house so we could take my other truck.
Eric said for some bizarre reason.
Why?
Two trucks.
What's wrong with this one?
Gumball said.
Why does a teenager have two trucks?
Because he's the coolest teenager ever. Because it's Eric, that's why. Yeah, come on.
That's right, I forgot
Apparently
about that.
his trucks are a piece of crap going off this next line. Nothing, it's just that I have only been running this one around because I got it about 2 months ago and have been breaking it in. I miss running my favorite truck.
Eric said. He's cool.
Oh, all right. It's 7:15 p.m., so we will definitely make the 8 p.m. movies.
Gumball said. They all got in the truck and went to Eric's house. Once they got there... the wrong there, you dickhead. Once they got there, they got out of the truck.
So, where is it?
Gumball said. Where? Oh, yes, the W's are back now.
You guys remember that? You guys remember the song that plays during Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he first unveils his bike?
Oh, it could be, yeah.
That
We need
needs
to
to be
use
inserted right here. It's in
Yeah.
here.
Eric said, walking over to a large barn. He opened the doors and reviled a lime green truck. That's what it said. It had a older body style, large tires with big treads, and it was in very good shape.
There she is. 1996 F-150 V8 5.8 L351 Windsor Super Crew cab with aftermarket headers, aluminum pistons, bigger injectors, the rider body, intake manifold, camshaft, fuel pump, transmission. It's got transmission.
It's got a transmission.
It's got transmission.
A lot of cars don't got transmission.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Turbo and a Flowmaster. That's a fan. Name a few things.
Eric said
Name
proudly.
a few things. You can afford a transmission.
Is there a DVD player in there?
Is it fast like the other one?
Gumball said, confused.
Yeah, the truck's pure power and speed.
Eric
Man,
said.
Eric's getting drunker by the minute.
He is. What the hell's he on?
Don't know what the fuck's going on with my voice today.
Turns out Eric's a raging alcoholic. That's what's
I
happening.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised
Still be
if he
cool.
was an adult
Yeah, me either.
hiding his adult face behind
40-year-old
that
bloke
mask,
with a mask on. Can I hang out with you kids? Yeah,
making
sure.
out with the teenager.
Oh, yeah, jeez. Let's have sex on the kitchen table. Oh, this is terrible.
He's just he's a founding member of NAMBLA.
Well, let's go.
Gumball said excitedly. They all climbed in the truck. Jamie was riding shotgun and everyone else was in the back seat. Eric started the truck and revved the engine. It was much louder than his other truck. So it's all worth it.
Here we go.
Eric said, stomping on the gas. The truck took off like a bat out of hell, causing everyone to get pushed back into their seats. Once Eric reached the road, he stopped. No, what have you seen?
We have about a 2-mile straight stretch. You want to see how fast it goes?
Eric said.
Yes.
Yeah. They all said.
Actually, can I get out? I'm kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah. I'm feeling a bit sick. Eric stomped on the gas again and everyone was thrown back in their seats. The truck went screaming down the road. It could be heard for miles. Eric slowed down to the speed limit before the straight stretch ended.
Holy fuck. How fast were we going?
Gumball said, shaking from the adrenaline rush. And so was everyone else.
182 miles per hour.
Eric said, grinning and feeling accomplishment.
It's so freaking ridiculous. Wow, that was crazy fast.
Full of adrenaline. Eric then headed for the movie theater. Once they got there, Eric found a parking space and they all went into the movie theater. Wouldn't it be funny if they got there and you realised Eric's really cool, but he can't park a car and he's really struggling to get into spaces? That would be good. The right dickhead, wouldn't it? The girls were talking.
More importantly, that the guy would let them in and Eric starts threatening rape. You don't let us in, I'm going to say you molested me and my friends.
The girls were talking amongst themselves. Gumball and Eric were looking over the movie choices.
Like a couple of men, mind you. That's what the men do.
Oh, the men make the choices.
I mean, am I right? Like, those women, they can't choose movies like us men.
They just talk amongst themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you left...
Guys, let me mansplain something to you, okay? Men have to pick the movies, okay?
Tampons and Oprah.
Oh, I know. Or if they...
It's gotta be like, we're gonna watch The Running Man. It ain't a show,
you know,
I'm gonna make it show.
Yeah, if you left it to women to pick movies, you know what movie they'd pick? The new Ghostbusters.
Listen, I'm going to pick a movie. I'm going to pick the greatest movie. It's going to be the best movie ever, okay? It's going to be huge.
They're going to fuck in the movie theater, aren't they?
Oh, that. Eric will.
Probably, knowing this story.
Okay, let's watch a badass action.
Gumball said.
What is that?
I second that. I can watch horror too, though.
Eric said.
I don't know. Horrors are a crapshoot. They're either really good or they suck ass.
Gumball said. Well, they're really good. That's fine. That's cool.
True. We'll go with the action then.
Eric said.
Nope. We are
fucking
decided on a
romance. Shit.
Oh, God.
Fucking fanny.
Right.
I'm sorry. That just slipped out.
I am offended. That's a worse word than cunt.
You should be.
I was lying before. Sorry, go on.
What? Why? I thought you and Jamie liked horror.
Gumball whined.
We do, but a romance gives us an excuse to make out the whole time and not miss anything good in the movie.
Isn't Gumball's little sister there? His new little sister?
Oh, yeah?
Yes!
I don't know.
I can't decide if she's... It doesn't even say if she's a little sister or an older sister. It just says
we haven't heard from her.
No. She's very quiet.
You know who else we haven't heard from? Fucking Darwin! I miss Darwin!
It was Darwin.
Yes.
He's dressed up as a girl to get attention.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
I forgot all about
I'm your long-lost sister. Okay, that's fine.
I should just be doing them in the same voice.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Gumball said, now
Okay.
more happy about watching a romance. Eric then walked up to the rock-headed humanoid at the ticket booth. Rock-headed humanoid, jeez. Right, okay.
I'd like 5 tickets to the sappiest romance you got.
Eric said to the rock man. Oh, God. Who's the rock man?
Oh, who's Larry?
Okay, sir, that will be... Oh, no, not you. You
The rock man
get out of here.
The rock man said upon seeing Gumball.
Hi, Larry.
Gumball said sheepishly.
I won't sell you tickets. I'm not getting fired from this job.
Larry said sternly.
Oh, here come the rape
Sorry for
threats.
getting you fired from all your jobs and ruining your life and stuff, but I promise it won't cause any trouble.
Gumball said.
That I am gonna fuck in when your movie theater.
Yeah.
The answer is still no.
Well, I could get your manager and tell him that you're raping us. Get you fired for sure, or you could give us tickets and still have your job.
Gumball said.
Fine,
Larry
but you
said
better not
sweetly.
cause any trouble.
Eric paid for the tickets, and the group went to the theatre number 7, where the romance was to be played. The theatre was basically
I was gonna ask.
the theatre was basically empty, with a few couples here and there. They got their seats in the back row. Eric sat next to Jamie. Gumball sat in between Jamie and Carrie, and Lexi sat on the end by Carrie.
Hey, Gumball, we got 15 minutes until the movie starts. You want to get some snacks?
Eric said, winking.
Oh yeah, snacks, sure.
Gumball said, winking back. They both got up and walked out of the movie theatre, with Jamie and Carrie watching them suspiciously.
Come on, Carrie. Let's go get... What the fuck's the matter with my voice, too? Fuck! Come on, Carrie. Let's go get some snacks, too.
Jamie sang. Carrie said.
Sounds good.
They both got up and left the movie theater, leaving Lexi all by herself.
Hey,
you ready?
Girl, you like romance movies?
Bum, bum.
I got a really good romance movie playing in the back alley.
Was that Eric come back and removed his mask? That's what he sounds like when he takes his mask off, isn't it? Okay, you ready, Matt?
I'm sure Gumball's dad's gonna be there too.
Yep, I'm ready.
You pound that now.
I'm just so proud of you guys.
On the back seats and he had sex on top of him. Here we go. With Eric. Hold on. Oh no, sorry, let me do that again because with Eric and Gumball.
Oh.
Eric and Gumball were outside the movie theater around the corner where, capital W, they were alone.
I'm so glad you had the same idea as me.
Gumball said he smoked some weed from his pipe.
Yeah, if I had to listen to that feminist shit sober, I would kill myself.
Eric said he smoked some weed from his own pipe as well.
Hey, asshole! I really don't know Jamie's voice. Hey, assholes, we want some too.
Jamie said after turning the corner with Carrie and seeing them.
Looks like they had the same idea as us.
Eric said, chuckling a bit. Gumball gave his pipe to Carrie and Eric gave his to Jamie. They both smoked some weed and gave the pipes back. Eric finished his and Gumball was in the process of taking a huge hit when they heard someone coming. Eric stuffed his pipe in his pocket. Gumball hid his pipe behind his back and held his breath, making sure not to let any smoke out. Just then, Lexi appeared from around the corner. Lexi said with suspicion in her voice.
Wait, suspicion?
Suspicion.
Okay.
Apparently. Oh!
Carrie said nervously.
Nothing much. Hey, why do you look like you're holding your
Lexi
breath
said.
there, bro?
Gumball couldn't hold it anymore. He coughed, releasing a huge cloud of smoke and put his hands over his mouth, revealing the pipe in his hand. Lexi said in triumph.
I knew it. You bunch of dirty pot smokers.
Please don't tell Mom. If she finds out I was smoking weed again, she'll punch me in the face.
Gumball said, practically begging. He would deserve it.
You know, kind of think I will tell Mom. It'd be super funny to watch her punch you over and over again. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just messing with you. I'm not gonna tell her. I want some. Give it to me. Quit being so stingy. Give it to me.
Said.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay. Wait. You smoke weed?
Gumball said, take him back. Not our back.
Yeah, loser. I'm just not as stupid as you.
Lexi said.
They don't get caught.
I lost my place. I lost my place of suspicion, and I couldn't find where I was.
Still where you are.
Yeah, it was like if you told you she was a rat, or she wouldn't rat.
Eric said in a told you so tone.
All right, you can have some.
Gumball said, giving Lexi the pipe.
You know, this is kind of cool smoking weed with you, bro. I never thought you would have the balls to do it. Neither did Dad. We talked about it a lot. He also was worried you wouldn't have any sex either. Dad hates you. You know that, right? He thinks you're such like this just huge fucking loser. Never want to explore anything.
Lexi said,
It's so
took a big hit
stoked.
off the pipe.
I like Tootsie High. Thanks, I guess.
Gumball said, they smoke more weed.
You're welcome, you stupid fucking loser.
They smoked more weed for about 5 minutes and went back inside. Got a bunch of snacks before going back to their seats just in time for the movie to start. Halfway through the movie, Gumball and Carrie had been making out the entire time so far, and Eric and Jamie were getting a bit adventurous while Lexi just figuratively melted in her chair and fell asleep.
Figuratively.
Figuratively, yeah.
Figuratively melted it in her chair.
Yeah. Just throw in that word. It's fine.
Guys, knock it the fuck off. We're in public.
Gumball said, seeing Eric and Jamie had their hands down each other's pants.
Say, we gotta get into it.
Is that perfect combination? They both said removing their hands from their partner's area.
Partner's private area. He has never been so shy. Did he write this chapter in class?
Yeah.
His mom walked in.
I'm just writing something. Private area.
I told you we would have to keep an eye on them in public.
Earning a laugh from Gumball. It continued like this until the end of the movie, except Eric and Jamie were fondling each other over their clothes. They exited the movie theater and got into Eric's truck.
What do you want to do? This story is as fucking boring as we are. Okay, we did that thing.
It keeps going.
Next.
Guys, we've been reading this story forever and nothing has happened.
There was like Gumball got beat up, but then they resolved that. They resolved
that's
that.
true.
That arc
I
was
forgot
very
about
brief.
that.
This is like Dragon Ball Z of stories. What do you want to do now?
Eric said.
I know. Let's go to the mall, man. Have you ever looked at your hands, man? Your hands are weird, right?
The nails.
Works for me.
Said he started the truck and headed for the mall. Once he parked the truck, they got out and walked inside.
No. Oh
Parked it
God,
badly.
no! The next line. Oh, what a fuck!
They walked around the mall for a while, joking around before Eric spotted something.
No way! They got a Spencer's here!
Eric said, looking at the store.
What do they sell? Because I've literally never been in there.
Gumball said.
They got all kinds of stuff. They got lamps shaped like ladies' legs from that Christmas movie. They got kiss lamps that glow. They got blacklight posters of bands that you've heard of, but you've never actually heard the music to, like that one Pink Floyd album you don't even know about. They got cards, funny stuff. They got S&M stuff that isn't really that kinky, but it's safe for a mall, but it's still like kiss leg. Oh, it's so great. They got t-shirts. They got Insane Clown Posse belt buckles. They got stickers. They got all kinds. They have a video game section, Gumball. A video game section where they sell stuff that trendy girls wear to pretend like they know what video games are. You know, like Mario belts, Mario belt buckles, Mario wallets. Pretty much anything with Mario on it, though they have at least one Sonic thing in there. They got shot glasses with skulls on it. Shot glasses with teddy bears. They got the works, Gumball. It is literally like walking into a 14-year-old girl's room and just buying everything you see. It's so good. They got stinky candles. They got not so stinky candles. I love Spencer's in the mall.
Eric said. They all went inside. The girls were looking at some shirts and some prank items while Eric and Gumball were messing around in the sex toy section.
Oh man! Check these out!
Eric said, holding up some fuzzy handcuffs. Ooh, a bit risque.
Oh yeah, look at this!
Gumball said, holding a huge blue dildo.
What the F?
Eric began before Gumball slapped him in the face with the dildo.
They don't sell dildos at Spencer's in the mall. Like, if I could take a break, they do?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I've been in one recently. They also sell
Are they like
pocket
sectioned
pussies
off at
as
least?
well.
Oh.
No, they're at the back
When
of
I
the
was
store.
12, I think I lived at Spencer's in the mall. I was like, I'm gonna buy South Park stuff.
Yeah, you know what? That just reminds me. There's like a seaside town here in the UK called Scarborough, and it's like a traditional UK seaside town. And there's all these like touristy shops where you can buy postcards and shit like that. And there's one shop you go in, it's like kids' toys and postcards and kiss me quick hats and holy shit, there's a big cabinet full of fucking vibrators and dildos. It's just like this big random thing placed there. It's the most bizarre thing ever. It's like, okay, I'm not taking my kids down that aisle. I'll go this way instead. So, yeah, I just thought to share that one with you.
Me too.
Oh, God, I just wrote a home.
Did you just slap me in the face with a giant blue dildo?
Eric said in dumbfounded.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means. Dead. Dead at the end.
Yeah, that
You
makes
want to see me
sense.
do it again?
Gumball said, slapping Eric with it again.
Really? Don't do it again or I will cause a scene.
Eric said, seriously.
It's too funny.
Gumball said, laughing and slapping Eric with it once again.
No, I will not take my pants off for you. Don't touch me in my no-no square. Stranger danger, molestation, rape.
Eric yelled, covering his privates and backing towards the wall, pretending to be in fear of being raped at any possible second. Every patron in the store was now staring at Gumball, who was still holding the giant blue dildo. He quickly hid it behind his back and turned bright red. He tried to play it off by acting like nothing had happened. Carrie, Jamie, and Lexi were laughing hysterically on the other side of the store. Eric was bent over, quietly laughing. Oh, don't bend over. Trying his damnedest to not burst into hysterical laughing fit. After a few minutes, the patrons of the store figured it was a joke and went back to what they were doing. Eric was still in the same position, trying to laugh, but couldn't because he was out of breath. Gumball put the dildo back where he found it. Up Eric's arse.
Dude, do you know how embarrassing that was? They think I'm a rapist now.
Gumball said, still as red as a strawberry, or the devil's dick. Take your pick. After a few more seconds, Eric finally gasped for air.
I wish I had that on video.
Eric said, trying to catch his breath.
I told you I would cause a scene.
Eric said, grinning, after he caught his breath.
Yeah, I just didn't think you would yell rape.
Gumball said, still embarrassed and a little confused. Sorry, this is me. They continued to look. Yeah, I thought that confused me. They continued to look around the store. After a while, Gumball's redness went away, and Eric was letting out small laughs every once in a while. Eric and Gumball both picked out glow-in-the-dark beer bongs. Oh, let's get fucked up, shot glasses, and a pack of condoms. Eric had the fuzzy handcuffs as well. They went to the counter to pay.
I'm supposed to ask for ID, but if I did that, we would lose, like, half our business, so I'll just sell you this stuff.
The red skeleton cashier said as Eric and Gumball placed the items on the counter.
Thanks, man. That's cool of you. I also want to get a couple of those Black Clap posters, and I want to get a Kiss candle. You guys have so much Kiss stuff.
Eric said.
Yeah.
Red skeleton said. Eric and Gumball paid for their items and were about to leave.
Hey, this is a tip for being so cool. Get a better job.
Eric said, handing the red skeleton $100, then turned to leave.
Fuck off.
Hey, thanks.
Ladder.
Catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Ladder, yeah.
The red skeleton
whatever. I work in a fucking Spencer's in the
Godspeed.
mall.
The red skeleton said excitedly. Eric and Gumball left the store into the mall where Lexi, Carrie, and Jamie were waiting for them with their own stuff. Carrie said
What'd
to
you
Gumball and
guys
Eric.
get?
Beer bongs, shot glasses, condoms, and stuff like that. What'd you guys get?
Gumball said.
Just some shirts and a shot glass.
No.
I got some beef-flavored lingerie.
Story.
Jamie said, smiling at Eric.
Oh God, guys, this fucking story.
Eric's looking at Jamie in a trance. Lexi began before being cut off by Carrie.
What's he gonna do?
Way to go.
Ew, you dirty whore.
Gumball said, looking at Lexi with disgust.
I did not. Okay, I totally did. It's awesome. It's huge. It's black.
She yelled defensively as she turned bright red from embarrassment. Oh.
Okay, she didn't buy one, but she was thinking about it. She kept staring at them. She was kind of drooling a little, and her mouth was hanging open, and her eyes were wide. It was like 13 inches long, guys. I'm not even kidding. She was doing it while she thought we weren't looking, but we were, because it was so funny. Shut up! Don't tell my brother that! God
Lexi
damn
said
it,
before
you're a
covering her
bitch.
mouth and turning a brighter red.
Oh my God. That's kind of hot.
Gumball said, put his hand on his forehead.
Okay. You know what? If you want to come over and watch me use it in a little bit, you'll be okay. You can sneak in my hand to
Ew.
it, Gumball. You'll be okay. I promise.
Oh, why you turned.
She was looking at rubber dick. So what? She's allowed to have sex.
Jamie said.
I am her brother, and I say she is not allowed to have sex. I'm only kidding.
Gumball said.
Okay, good, because you and I have a date later. You know that, right? I mean, who said that?
What?
Gumball said like an overprotective parent.
Dude.
He's reading ahead.
Dude.
I know. It's so bad. I can't believe this.
Still a virgin, so relax.
Eric said.
How the hell
said
did you know that?
I can taste it.
I can smell your cut. I
Fanny.
myself cannot. He just knows. He knew I was a virgin before we fucked. He knew Carrie and Gumball. We're in the middle of a fucking ball. People just walk by, and I'm just having this conversation like whatever. Fuck, I was a virgin. Fuck. Carrie and Gumball were virgins, and then they fucked.
Jamie said before Eric could answer.
Oh, so you and Carrie can do it, but I can't? Come over later. I'm so fucking
Lexi said
jealous of her.
sarcastically and annoyed and quite tender.
That's not the point. I am your brother, and you will listen to me.
Gumball said sternly, getting quite aroused.
Bet I will.
Don't worry, he is just butthurt because you're his sister and he is overly protective.
Eric said to Lexi.
And Gumball. She has a point. She can have sex if she wants to. You're not one to stop it.
Oh,
So
Just
oh,
accept
God.
that Eric is gonna fuck your sister.
Yeah. He's gonna so fuck her later.
I hope so. He's so cute.
He's gonna have sooner or later.
I just
Soon.
want to cut away into fucking Eric waking up Gumball in the middle of the night like, we gotta go. What? We gotta go.
I just want to reiterate
Why do you smell like blood and covered in like pieces of meat?
I strangled your sister by accident.
My load exploded. I didn't even expect it.
I
Condom didn't work.
There, and the next minute she was a bloody, smoldering crater in your bed. That's right, Gumball. I fucked her in your bed while you were asleep.
That was there as well.
Please leave her off if you continue being overly protective.
Everyone said to Gumball. Gumball said, not sure what to say. No wonder, fucking hell.
How would you feel? Again, we're in the middle of a fucking mall. How would you feel if she wouldn't allow you to have sex with Carrie?
Eric said.
I would be pissed. Okay, fine, you win.
Gumball said in defeat. Lexi said appreciatively she admired Eric's ability to defeat her stubborn brother in an argument.
Lexi! Whose voice is this? At least it's a rapist like Gumball.
Jamie said, making everyone but Gumball laugh.
Where'd you see those videos? Oh, yeah. Funny joke. Funny joke.
Gumball complained.
Yeah, the whole store saw it. I don't think I have ever laughed that hard. I peed a
Gumball
little.
looked butthurt, but Carrie kissed him and he cheered up a bit.
Well, let's go back to the house, smoke weed, and play video games.
Gumball said, now back to his normal self.
Wait, what about Mom and Dad and Annalise and Darwin? What about me? God damn it! What about me? You motherfuckers, I hate you all so much, leaving me out of your adventures. We can't smoke it with them around.
Mom is on a business trip. Dad is going to a party at his friend's and won't be home tonight.
Punching people.
Anais is at a friend's, and Darwin is conveniently overseas. So we got the whole house to ourselves tonight.
Dad is at a party with his friends. I imagine that his dad is over at Tobias's house. Like where all those kids are, and they're still having a party.
He's announcing. He's just announcing. Guys, Gumball had sex and smoked weed. I've never been happier in my life. I'm just running around town announcing it like friggin' George at the end of It's a Wonderful Life, screaming "Merry Christmas!"
Look at him go.
Check him out. That's my son's eyes.
Guys, I can't believe there's still more of this chapter.
Room. You go, Tobias. I'm proud of you. Way to go. Oh, God. Where the fuck are we?
All right, everyone.
All right.
Say that. All right. All right. Everyone said happily.
Oh, all right.
We all left the mall and were heading for Eric's truck when 6 figures wearing blue tops and black pants came around the corner of a building and stopped upon seeing the group. Uh-oh.
Hey, you're the one who beat up Red. He's got a broken leg and arm because of you.
The biggest gang member yelled at Eric. He was a polar bear. He was referring to the Red Wolf as Red.
Yeah, and you're the bitch who knocked out Giggler.
The gang member standing next to the biggest one said to Jamie, he was a black mole. He was referring to the brown coyote as the Giggler. The veins in Eric's eyes grew.
Oh, somebody should have told them, don't piss off Eric.
Shit, yeah. He bum rushed the polar bear. The polar was... and mole. Before they could react, Eric grabbed them by their throats and slammed them into the building. The rest of the gang members only watched stunned.
Well, don't just stand there. Fucking hit somebody.
Eric yelled to Gumball, Carrie, Jamie, and Lexi as he threw the mole against the dumpster and choke slammed the polar bear. Jamie wasted no time. She grabbed the closest gang member, who was a yellow cyclops, and started beating him senseless. Carrie possessed a raccoon gang member. Carrie possessed a raccoon gang member.
She's a ghost.
I'm there now. And was making him punch himself in the face, breaking his nose. Lexi uppercut a spider gang member and roundhouse kicked him in the side of the head, sending him to the side of the building.
I want to throw something out here, though. I'm going to write a Gumball fan fiction where Gumball and Carrie fall in love, but because she's a ghost and therefore immaterial, he can't have sex with her, so he has to dig up her body and fuck it while she watches.
I'm sure it exists.
It's going to be on this website. Come on. Gumball punched a White Fox gang member in the stomach, knocking the wind out of him. The White Fox tried to punch Gumball in the face, but Gumball was fast and dodged it. He haymakered the White Fox in the side of the head, but soon after the White Fox managed to punch Gumball in the nose. There's no punctuation. But soon after, the White Fox managed to punch Gumball in the nose. Gumball was used to pain, so being punched in the nose,
from being beaten up by his mother.
So it had much effect on him. Everyone managed to get their opponents out rather quickly, except for Eric, who was trying to inflict as much pain as possible to his opponents. Gumball, Carrie, Jamie, and Lexi were now watching Eric mercilessly beat the polar bear and mole. Eric had thrown the mole into the building and was now punching the polar bear in the middle of the chest. Each time he punched the polar bear, it sent the bloody and beaten polar bear back a few steps. The mole got off the ground and pulled out a 6-inch knife. Eric had his back turned to the mole as he was beating the polar bear.
In this story, knife is code for penis.
In the back. The mole rushed Eric from behind with a knife held firmly in his hand.
Eric, behind you!
Gumball yelled, trying to warn him. But it was too late. The mole stuck the knife in Eric's left shoulder blade to the hilt, just as Eric punched the polar bear in the head, knocking him out cold. Eric turned around to face the mole. He pulled the knife out of his shoulder blade and threw it to the ground. Where's Eric?
Eric's the best!
Accept the pain. Accept the pain. As the pain as fuel for your rage.
Eric said out loud, looking like a deranged psychopath.
And sounding like one too.
Broadway musicals.
Jamie, I think you might want to get ready to stop Eric.
Gumball said, concerned about what Eric had just said out loud to himself. Eric grabbed the mole, lifted him over his head, and slammed him on the ground. Eric grabbed the mole by the ankles and swung the mole into a dumpster, denting it every time the mole made contact.
AKA a back alley abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Lexi?
Oh, I think now would be
Lexi
a good
said,
time.
a little disturbed by what she was witnessing. Jamie ran to Eric and put her hand on his shoulder. Eric spun around to see who it was with the mole hang. Eric spun around to see who it was with the mole hang limp from his hands. When he saw it was Jamie, he dropped the mole and quickly calmed down. The mole was still breathing, so he was alive.
My mole hangs limp in my hands a lot.
Actually quite hard. The mole was still breathing, so he was alive, but very badly beaten. Yeah, mine's very badly beaten.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
Eric said, rubbing the back of his head.
Yeah.
Jamie said.
Okay, I got a lot carried away.
Eric said.
Come on, we need to get you to the hospital. That knife went deep.
Jamie said.
Yeah, 6 inches deep.
No, it's healed up already. Look.
Oh, I forgot. Eric is awesome.
Yep. Eric's the best, guys.
Turning around, showing everyone his new scar. How cool.
How is he healed already?
Confusion, as was everyone else but Gumball.
That's right, I only told Gumball about that.
Eric said, thinking out loud.
Tell him about what?
Jamie said.
Eric explained to Jamie.
I'm sorry, fucking hell, it's me.
Eric's the best.
I have to piss so bad.
Alright, okay, we're nearly at the end. Eric explained. We'll go really slow now. We'll make ace. Eric explained to Jamie, Carrie, and Lexi about his regenerative. Oh, fucking hell, I can't even say that word. I'm tired. Regenerative powers. Get out.
Stroke wallet.
Sorry.
Well, we should probably call an ambulance for these guys and just get the hell out of here. Bunch of fucking losers, don't even know how to beat up guys. God damn it.
Get what's ours now. Bend over.
Eric said.
Are we gonna rape them now that they're all beaten up? What do you
Lexi
mean?
said. Eric just put in a huge chew and began to rob the Eric.
How is that theirs? In what way is he just claiming their shit after he just beat the... I'm sorry, Eric has to... I just called him Eric. Ace has to... Ace has to piss. I need to stop talking about this stuff.
He spat on each one's forehead, leaving a big black mark before moving on to the next. The chew.
What do we have here?
Eric said, taking a flash from the last gang member.
Hey, I just changed character. Hey, Gumball, we could drink this ladder.
Eric said. He stood up and spat on the last gang member. They called an ambulance for the gang members and left for Gumball's house. That flask seemed kind of suspicious. Maybe it has something besides booze in it.
Oh no.
We're going next week. That was really very exciting. Apart from all the bits which were very, very boring and creepy and strange and incestuous and
fucking thing is creepy and strange.
Oh, that was good. That was good. So, guys, I think it's time to use the healing power of my beard.
Yeah, I think there's a brawl going on outside.
Outside yours? I can hear some shit going on. Really?
But it's Eric.
Probably.
It's Eric. Eric's there. So, guys, just remember.
It's probably Eric.
It looks like magic. It is not magic. It is science, or worse. So deal with it, and don't forget the whites of Eric's eyes are as red as the devil's dick. Eric is the best. See you all next week, guys. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
I'm going to